Ladies and gentlemen, how are we all doing on this fantastic Friday? Hope you're doing fantastically. Do I look a bit different to you? I'd say I look a little bit different. Someone made the idea to go and purchase some very expensive lighting. So, peep the new and improved, well-lit Christian Hansen. Like I said, hope you're doing very well. This episode, we're going to be returning to our last week's riff, which, if you can't remember, I'm going to give you a little bit of a reminder as to what that riff was, because I quite enjoyed that riff. So we'll do a bit of the intro, a bit of that second riff, and then we'll do a little bit of that third riff, just to give you a general idea of what it is. And at the end of the video, if you stick around, we'll do the whole thing, playing it all together with the new stuff that I'm going to add today. Don't know what I'm going to add today yet, but that's why you're watching this video, so you can watch me do it as we go along. You're stuck here with me. So let's remind you guys what this riff is. Okay, well, you can remember that. You can remember that bit. Okay. Whoa! You're giving away too much now. Whoa! And then obviously does the break. Moving into something else. We like metal music. We love metal music. People of the Grit Collective, rise up. If any of you watched your Spotify rap recently. Yes, the Grit Collective are the coolest people. That is me and you, hopefully, because you must be a metalhead if you're watching this video. But anyway, let's get Bessie out. Right, here's what I've come up with. Which sounds crap on its own, I know. But in context, let me get my metronome back on, so I know that I'm in time for you. And see the transition into this. Ooh, it's fast. It's brutal. I like it. It sounds like that riff where it's in Sleepwalking, I think it's called, by Bring Me the Horizon. Something like that. It's just very bouncy. And then what I'm thinking behind this, either a call and response thing, so this is going to be the call. It won't be that, but something behind it maybe, either that washed out tone beforehand where it's like, not the power chords, but it might have a lead thing over the top of it. It might have a solo, perhaps. I don't know. Some bluesy lick. Let's just figure it out together, shall we? It just sounds a bit mushy. I'm actually just going to delete it because it just sounds very mushed. It doesn't sound... Ah. I think that's where I was going wrong. I think because I'm using power chord, I'm using multiple notes. It just sounds quite clumped together, I think. But if I just use the single note as that a little bit of... You can hear the string being plucked. It's got that a bit more treble in it, which I like. So we'll see if that works. That sounds way nicer. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for. Right, good. Problem solved. This is where the rhythm bit is going to come to life because it's just going to be a kick. Just doo-ka-doo-ka-doo. The vision is so there. Right. Oh, see, this is going to take forever. Oh, God. Yeah, that one's good. That one is good, people. I swear to you, I'll be a better guitarist one day. It's just for now, we're gonna work with what we have. So that sounds like this. Oh, is it just? Oh yeah, cool, like it. Yeah. Sounds like the noise when you throw a Pringles can at someone's head. Or a water bottle if you're nicer than I am. I mean, he basically has to be Joey Jordison. I mean, this is the meme of a guitarist sending the drummer MIDI files to try and play. I believe in my drummer though. My drummer's digital, so he can play this. Yeah, you know what? Why not? I might give him a bit of respite and not do that last tom hit. Oh, no, he needs it. I think because it sounds so foreign because there's nothing filling it up in the background. All you hear is just how hard he's hitting that tom, and it either needs some bass or another section on top of that with guitar. But so we'll add the bass in now. It's going to be dead easy. I'm just going to copy the MIDI over from the kick. That's better. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get an 8-bar phrase going, repeat that, and then I've got something a little bit more to work with in terms of trying to find a thing go over the top of it. At the moment, I'm thinking just goes with a bit of a lead over the top of it. I don't know though. It wasn't the thought I had in mind, but got to roll with what you got, I suppose. But let's try and record the. Are we just coming up with a? Are we going to write a solo tonight? This is. I'm going to be here for years if I'm going to do that. I keep going back to that idea of the. It might work. Let's just try and record it in. I think it might then go actually back into this riff here. So we'll copy that over. See how that sounds. I'm just playing random shit, but I think it might work in the end. This is going to take a long time. To save battery life, I'm just going to play around with this, but I'll catch you lot when I've come up with an idea for this solo. Wish me luck. Oh my god, I have been playing non-stop since I said, let's go write a solo. What a great idea that was. I'll try and show you what I've come up with. I mean, that was played awfully, and this is going to take so long to try and track it, but I've got no time to waste, so I guess we're going to try and track it, so pray for me. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm not going to show you that until we go through the whole song afterwards, but for now, I feel like I've spent so long on this section here, the solo bit. I'm going to move on to what I can only assume is going to be a chorus of just some really simple, some halftime thing. Something like that as the chord progression. For the drums, it's going to be fairly groovy. Just did some halftime on the drums there, and now I'm just going to add in a very simple bass line, and then what we'll do is we'll listen to the whole thing in its entirety. So let's do that, shall we? Holy, this has taken a lot longer than I thought it would. We managed to write a solo over this, a little lead section in the pink here, move that into sort of a chorus riff, the really slow sort of half-timey riff. And over that initial lead bit, we did another riff that I thought would go on for longer, but the way it flowed, I've just come up with a solo over the top of this. But anyway, we'll give this a final listen. Hope you guys enjoyed, but we'll do it from the top. We'll cut off the first 2 bars because it's just the same, repeated. But we'll listen to this whole thing in its entirety, and yeah, let me know what you think of it down in the comments below. But yeah, without further ado, we'll give it a listen. Not too shabby, I think is the common phrase I use. I think the transition from this riff into the lead bit is a bit abrupt. It needs some cymbals. So I'm going to add those in now and then we'll see if that changes it. Oh, instantly better. Oh, man. Oh, well. Well, we're going to keep it in as it was, but yeah, that sounds a lot better, I think, like that with the cymbals, the little bit of a ride and the hi-hat chicks as well. If you guys did enjoy, please give the video a like and subscribe if you are new. Thank you all so much for watching, if you've made it this far, and I'll catch you in the next video.